Right guys, so I've always wanted to do camping. It's always been one of my dreams for the past, I think, nearly 10 years now, ever since I went camping as a 17, 18-year-old, first time ever. Finally got the horse box. So the idea is to turn that into one toilet and one shower. We'll see what we can do when we get in there and get the measurements. So what I'll do now is I'll show you around it first, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright, so I've wide brushed around here now, working my way around this side as well, and I'm starting on the back now. So I'm doing it all by hand, just for now. Let's use the big one. So as you can see, it's quite easy enough to do. Look at the difference you can make just by quickly giving it a wire brush down. And then I'll use the thinner one to get into the groove there. We'll switch wire brush in a second. Cleans up all the surface rust. The better we clean that up, the tidier job we'll do on her. This bit's going to be a bit harder because the paint's still sticking to it. Now let's switch to the smaller wire brush. Show you how it comes out with that. Right, there you go. Now look in the crack there, you can see the colours changing. We're getting rid of that top layer of rust. Makes it much easier for painting. I'll try and get in behind the handle as well as best as we can. You'll see that's very Alright, let's do a little before and after on the wire brushing, just to show you how bad it is along here and down, and then again along and then down again. Just give you an idea how bad that is, and then we'll show you how it comes out once I've got finished wire brushing. Show you the difference. Right, so here's the after. You can already tell it's a lot better. Clears up the surface rust nicely. Try and take my time with the camera showing you. You get bits that are stuck on, as you can see. How much better is that? That is so much better already. Just for a quick hand brushing down as well, even around here as well. What I probably should have done, took these arches off, and then I can access the bottom seals there, but I wasn't really thinking. I can do that at a later date anyway. Now all I've got to do is finish off this panel here, and then that's the hand wire brushing done. I've been all the way around the side of the tin work now. It's coming out a lot. You see there, it's a lot better now already. That's just from a quick wire brushing. I think the next job is going to be taking these arches off, doing around the underneath as best as I can as well. So it's now been washed all the way round. I've done obviously the wire brushing as well, and now I am onto the sanding side of things. So I will show you how I'm getting on with that. So what I've been doing is I just want to get some of the flaking paint off and then smoothing the paint that's not coming off. So for an example, let's pick there. So I'll use a thicker grit to work off the flaking, and then I use a finer grit like a wet and dry 1200 just to flat it down, so that when it does come around to painting it, it will stick and won't flake off. So So Dad's messed around with his rusty trailer, and we've got the Massey 675 behind us as well. So right, I'm going to work my way on. I've already done these panels and I'm halfway round this side already, so let's carry on. Right, so I am doing this holding the GoPro in my hand. So this is the bit where it's flaking, so I'm just flattening it down as best as I can. What I am using is an old sanding disc, 180 grade, that's probably already been used on cars knowing us, just to get the flaking off as best as I can. It doesn't matter if I rough up the old paint as well while I'm at it. Helps for the new paint to stick. Oh. You can probably tell there it's quite flaky, so let's get that off as best as we can. And once it's smoother, we will switch to the I think it's 1200, it might be 800 or 400. Let's have a look. 400 by the looks of it. Okay, the finer grade doesn't matter too much, it's just a smooth